Hey there, everybody. How's it going? So, foggy, atmospheric, cloudy, snowy, rainy. I'm loving it. And no wind. And it's like 34 or 32 degrees out, but without the wind, like no gloves. And it's not that big a deal. The other day it was like 45 degrees out and the wind was howling. It was brutal. I mean, even with the gloves on and off, my hands are killing me. So, just freezing. But yeah, I'm up a trail here, Eagle Cap Wilderness. Actually, it's not a trail. Up in Northeast Oregon, we have a lot of logging roads, and that's what this is. And the Jeep's parked down at the end of the logging road. There's a gate. You can't drive up here, but you're allowed to walk up here. And so that's what I'm doing. And man, this is, forget the photography. Like, I'm just totally digging being here. Like, this is just gorgeous. This is like filling my soul with just peace and tranquility. Not to wax too poetic here, but yeah, I mean, even if I don't get any photographs, like I'm better for being here today. So that's how you know it's good, right? But there's a lot to shoot, and it's this is great. And I may not even come away with any images, but that's okay, because you know, it's just beautiful being here. But I'm gonna do the best I can, and we'll see what happens. In a way, like, I want to shoot the black and white squares and all that, but in a way, like, the whole mood of this place is that subdued color. So I'm going to try that and we'll see what happens. Like, even the video, I was going to do the, you know, I usually shoot in Eterna, but like, you know, I went with the Astia, just because it's a little softer, but a little bit more colorful. And it's not as soft as Eterna, but anyway. So yeah, these rock formations behind me up here, like, I don't know how I'm gonna isolate that, but there's definitely something up there. Okay, I take back everything I said about not being black and white, not being square. I tried doing some 2:3 aspect ratio shots, and no. And then I switched over to my C1, which is my black and white square settings, and bang, like, that's what I was looking for. So fascinating how that just like simplifies everything, and just changing the aspect ratio, changing the monochrome with my special presets for monochrome, which I will share with you guys on the Fujis, and there it is. So yeah, nice. Now that I've actually gotten out quite a few times with the Fuji XT5, and I've used it, you know, to do some photography, some serious photography. Uh, you know, I'm really used to the X-T3, and don't get me wrong, I love the X-T5 image quality. It's really awesome. Like, there's no way I would go back. Like, the 40 megapixel sensor, just love it. Just, it's great. Okay. Loving the, you know, the product. But I do have to admit, they made a few slight changes to the X-T5 that are kind of a little I don't know. It's just, I think it's just getting used to it. They're really, really, really minor things, but I just thought I'd share because it's a data point, you know. I don't like the power button on off. Now, having said that, on my X-T3, man, a lot of times I take the X-T3 out of my bag and the power was on. And on those 126 batteries, you know, particularly putting your camera in, like it's became a thing where I always had to check the power was off, okay? Because many times I went to grab the camera, the battery was dead because when I had slipped it back in my bag, that the protruding power on off got turned on, and you let it sit with the camera on overnight and that's it, your battery's dead. So yeah, I get it. I mean, I know they needed to change that and I get that, but on the other hand, I'm used to the other button, and I find trying to turn the X-T5 on and off is kind of a drag. So yeah, it's just a little hard. Yeah. I'm not digging also the shutter release button. Again, it's getting used to it. Like I'm not sure where it is, and I'll be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing to half press the shutter button to get the thing alive again when it puts itself to sleep. And it doesn't have the same feel. Okay, so I think it's a quality thing. Like the X-T3 shutter button, the quality was better. It just felt more like, you know, like it was doing it, you know? Whereas the X-T5, it's kind of like, yeah, not really, it's kind of mushy. I'm not really sure where it's at for the half press. Maybe it's just getting used to it, whatever. Again, these are really minor things. But I'd prefer the X-T3 shutter button, okay? So, we've talked about it before. Now the level is toggleable. Yeah, whatever. I'll get used to it. It's just annoying. So, but there's just a couple of minor things about the X-T5 rather, that I'm finding that I'm not getting on with so hot. Minor things, and you know, talk to me 6 months or a year from now. To a certain extent, I'm also wondering like if I shouldn't have run XH2S and XH2. Because those cameras would have been an identical interface, and I wouldn't have to, like, because I'm really getting used to running, you know, operating the XH2. And if I had, but the XH2 is my video camera, and the X-T5 is my stills camera. Yeah, but now that I'm going to this new tripod that kind of requires an L bracket, like I'm thinking the X-T5 is just fine. Again, you know, this is just me getting used to it. It's not like any kind of deal breaker or anything like that. It's just, I think I just have to get used to it. I pretty much have no doubt that in the next like year or two, getting used to the X-T5, I won't even remember the X-T3, and you know, and it'll be like, I love the X-T5. So, because I did with the X-T3, and I had the X-T4 as my video camera. So the XH2 is awesome for a video camera, and it does a beautiful job. So I'm gonna get some more shots. Hey, so thanks for coming out today. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you out here. Have a great one. Bye.